Thank you once again for joining us on realsportslive.com for today, Game 3 of this by-district softball 6A championship as the Lady Eagles take it 11-1. Game 2, 3 o'clock game. Yesterday district crown and move on to the next round. Hernandez made some changes in his lineup, as they're the home team. After the flip, Valerie Ochoa is hitting fourth and playing left field and hitting eighth, and Michaela Chavez hitting ninth and playing right field. Jackie Villarreal is at first base, the lefty. So we get set for game 3, the rubber match for the Lady Eagles. They're gonna have Leslie Martinez leading off, playing center field, followed by Brooke Diaz. And then Heather Ruiz, Alex Martinez hitting in the cleanup spot. Lorelei Morales be hitting fifth and playing first. DP is Kayla Ruiz. Lachey Reyes is playing third base, hitting seventh. Leanne Dunn is playing second, hitting eighth, and Kayla Ochoa running off the ninth hitter and playing left field. Kayla again. Caitlin Galvan is in the circle for the Lady Eagles. As that game 2 finished with a 2-run home run by the bat of the game, Brooke Diaz. She hit a 2-run home run to end the game 11-1. So here we go, game 3, and all the play-by-play action. You guys can find us on Facebook, find us on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. As we start off the top of the first now for the Lady Eagles. We'll have Leslie Martinez leading off, and Gabby Garza, a presence on the mound, in the circle for Nikki Rowe. We want to thank all our sponsors, all our great advertisers who have brought this series to you guys. First pitch from Garza is a ball. So here we go. Once again, it is Ochoa over to first to Villarreal for out number 1. So Martinez retired 4-3 for out number 1. So now Brooke Diaz. Garza starts off with a strike. Four for 4 with 6 RBIs, for Brooke Diaz. Heather Ruiz is on deck, and Alex Martinez in the hole. This is high, ball 1. Strike 2. Do or die situation for both teams. Winner goes home. Loser goes home. Winner moves and advances to the next round of the playoffs. And misses outside. Did not chase. 2-2 count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One out, top of the first. Garza, a little bit taller than Blum. 2-2 pitch. Fouls that off to screen. So 2-2 pitch on its way, and she checks her swing. Did not go. Ball 3. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two pitch and low inside. Gabby Garza walks. So now Heather Reese steps into the batter's box, the lefty, with 1 out, runner at first. Pitch from Garza. And a ground ball to the shortstop, over to first. And a double play to end the inning. A 6-4-3 double play. And Reese hits into the 6-4-3 double play to end the top of the first, with the Lady Eagles going in order 1, 2, and 3. As we end the top of the first, we'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Rea, RealSportsLive.com.
The wait is over at Stat Emergency Center Eagle Pass. 24/7 Emergency Center is here. Stat Emergency Center takes the anguish out of the long wait times and the cramped waiting areas of the traditional ER, providing full services for your emergency without the inconvenience of the traditional ER. Stat is a fully staffed and licensed emergency center with a physician on site 24/7. Patients can relax in modern upscale suites before being evaluated. It's Stat Emergency Center Eagle Pass, where the wait is over.
So we're back to live action, and we're in the bottom of the first. Garcia, Gallardo, and Hasso due up for the Nikki Rowe Lady Warriors. Lauren Garcia was gonna try and get you guys the batting averages for the series, but kind of got pressed for time, so we can do it on the fly. First pitch from Galvan is a strike. Pitch and swing and a miss, strike 2. Galvan Ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes on the hitter. The leadoff hitter, Garcia. And got her. Swinging strike 3 for out number 1. Now Valerie Gallardo, the shortstop. So Gallardo went 0 for 2. And 2 for 3. So she's 2 for 7. Strike 1 on Gallardo. Popped it up, foul ball towards the third base side. It's a hit in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. A confidence booster for the Lady Eagles, taking care of game 1 in dramatic fashion, 11-1, as Brooke Diaz took Blum and just misses outside ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, or excuse me, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 and 2 the count, 1 out. And just misses, letter high, ball 2, evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're at Zachary Softball Complex. Now we got ourselves some shade. As, we're still in the first base side foul line pitch, and Lori Lee makes a nice grab for out number 2. As Gallardo is retired for the second out of the inning. Now Xiomara Jasso, and a nice camera angle, and got that diving catch at first base by our camera operator David Heredia, doing some work here at this bi-district softball 6A softball championship. Saw coach from Edinburgh down here, I guess scouting. Grounder over to third, and we're gonna call that an E5, as Reyes could not get a hold of that one. So reaches on an error by the third baseman, and we're in the bottom of the first. 2 outs with a runner at first now for Anaí de Ochoa. So with 2 outs, and fouls it off first base side. Strike 1. Pitch from Galvan, misses. Throw back down to first, not in time. 1-1 the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike on De Ochoa. 2 outs. Still, the wind has kicked up a little bit more here at Zachary Softball Complex in Laredo, Texas. Game 1 went to Rowe Lady Warriors last night 6-5. Game 2 went to the Lady Eagles 11-1 as they had that 3 o'clock start. And we're here in Game 3. Third game of the series, the rubber match. Series tied at 1-1. Fouls it off, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Galvan. The 1-2 pitch misses low. Ball 2. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs with the runner at first. In the circle, Galvan, the 2-2 pitch to, and just missing. Nice frame job, but just missing inside ball 3. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So runner will be going here with the 3-2 pitch. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Galvan. Fouls it off. So De Ochoa making every pitch count here in this at bat. So the 3-2 count. De Ochoa awaiting the pitch from Galvan. Missing high. Ball 4. And Jasso moves over to second. Walk issued to De Ochoa. With 2 outs, runners at first and second. Now for Ashley Barreiro. A unique last name down in the valley. Leslie Martinez in center. And right field is Alex Martinez, and on the left is Kayla Ochoa. First base, Orle Morales. The ball hit and foul ball down the first base line. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at first and second. Jasso at second. Ochoa at first. Galvan in the circle for the Lady Eagles. Ground ball up the middle. Stepped on the bag. Out number 3 as she forces out De Ochoa. Fielder's choice. And De Ochoa 6 unassisted for out number 3, and that retires the Lady Warriors in the bottom half of the first. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. Go to the top half of the second. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day at RealSportsLive.com.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
Citizens of Maverick County, thanks to your vote and support, we're the top vote getter during the March primaries by a large margin. But we're not done. We have a lot more to do. But because of your vote of confidence, we have proven that Maverick County is on the right track to getting where it needs to be. I humbly request your vote and support during these May runoffs. Thank you.
So we're back to live action, and we're in the top of the second. Alex Martinez followed by Lorelei Morales and Caitlin Reese are the three due up for the Lady Eagles in the top half of the second, scheduled for 7. We're live from Laredo, Texas. Beautiful day for softball everywhere around. I know the Alexander Lady Bulldogs beat La Jolla last night 3-2, and they actually started their second game 2 at 5 over at the Student Activity Center. So we'll try and get some updates from around the district and around the region, Region 4, to get you some softball scores. Also in Classification 5A. Don't forget, RealSportsLive.com is the real sports leader in local sports. Strike one on the leadoff hitter in the inning, Martinez. Misses high, ball 1. So 1-1 the count now. On Martinez. On deck is Morales. In the hole is Reese. So Gabby Garza in the circle for the Lady Warriors. In the dirt. Don't forget, guys, make sure you guys follow us, like us, and share us on Facebook. Make sure you guys send the link to all your friends and family. www.RioSportsLive.com. Swing and a miss. She swings through that one. Evens at the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball into the little ravine here, or little area where if it rains, it drains into this area. So again, 2-2. Garza looking at her wrist, now in the circle. 2-2 pitch, fouls it off, and gets into foul territory. And a ground ball to the second baseman, gets through it, and she's looking for 2. She's getting greedy here, and she is out at second as Coach Reese sends Martinez to second and gets gunned down by the right fielder. Michaela Chavez getting that assist. Single, and gets thrown out. 9-4 for out number 1. Coach Reese send the runner to second, and it took a perfect throw by Chavez in right field to get her at second. Morales grounds it to De Ochoa. De Ochoa over to first for out number 2. 4-3 for out number 2. So who's going to make the adjustments here in game 3, as the Lady Eagles made the adjustments on Blum in game 2. Game 1 could have gone either way. They couldn't make the in-game adjustments. So now they have a new pitcher on the mound in the circle for the Naked Row Lady Warriors, which is Gabby Garza, with 2 outs. Now Caitlin Reese comes up to bat with 2 outs. Base is empty. Strike 1. Garza in the circle, gets her sign, the pitch, and that's letter high, strike 2. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Real Sports Live. Misses outside, ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Excuse me. Time is called. 2 outs in the inning. We're in the top half of the second. The 1-2 pitch from Garza. And lines it towards the first base side. Chavez gives chase. Gets over to the ball and throws it back in. Excuse me. 1-2 pitch again. Swings and misses, strike 3, and Garza retires the Lady Eagles in order 1, 2, and 3 as Reese goes down for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day at realsportslive.com. And we're back to live action. We're in the bottom of the second inning. The Lady Warriors will have Gabby Garza, followed by Jackie Rodriguez and Jasmine Tovar, due up for the Lady Warriors in the bottom half of the second. We want to thank everybody who also is a ball hit to center field and into the glove of Leslie Martinez. 1 out, 1 pitch, 1 out for the Lady Eagles and Caitlin Galvan. So now Jackie Rodriguez, the designated player, the DP, lefty, inserted into the lineup. Not very many lefties for either team. I think Kayla Ochoa is a switch hitter. So 1 ball, no strikes. Fouls it off. Strike one. So 1-1 the count. Inside and just missing. Ball 2. Thought she got hit by a pitch. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, bottom of the second. It is 5:44 in the afternoon. The sun setting to the west of us. Misses outside low. Ball 3. Three-one count now. Ball hit to the shortstop. Over to first. For out number 2. A 6-3 put out. For out number 2. Now Jasmine Tovar, the left fielder, will dig into the batter's box and get her opportunity against Galvan here in the bottom of the second. Still 0-0. First pitch is a ball, a bit high. Misses low. Ball 2. So if you're from McAllen, Nikki, Rowe, and you're watching our broadcast, make sure you guys tell all your friends and family. Grounder to the shortstop. Over to first. Nice dig by Morales for out number 3. And that does it for 2 complete innings. 0-0. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We go to the top of the third. We'll be back with more after this. You listen to Friday Day at realsportslive.com.
When emergencies happen and panic sets in, Stat Emergency Center is here to treat any major or minor emergencies. Our freestanding emergency room offers licensed professionals that truly care, adult and pediatric care, fully equipped private treatment rooms. Plus, at Stat, you'll always be seen by an experienced ER physician, a dedicated team ready to serve you 24/7 when an emergency happens. Stat Emergency Center, corner of 2nd and Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass.
It's game day, and we're live from Brownie Eagle Pass with Sal here. Remember, just call Sal at 513-6675.
If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, just call Sal 830-513-6675. Thank you, guys.
Great selection here at Brownie Eagle Pass. Make sure you guys call Sal at 513-6675. Great supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. That's Sal. Don't forget the number, 513-6675. We're back to the game. And we're back to live action. We're in the top of the third. Reyes, Dunn, and Ochoa due up for the Lady Eagles as we're scoreless after 2 complete innings. 1 hit for the Lady Eagles. That's off of the bat of Martinez. So now third baseman Reyes will come out to bat as we're in the top of the third. Also, if you're from Eagle Pass and you're tuned into any of our different platforms, Facebook, make sure you share it. It helps us a lot because it making sure that everybody gets an opportunity to watch the game. Also, if you're on YouTube, make sure you guys send the link to all your friends and family. Our YouTube channel, subscribe so you can get notifications. Our website, www.realsportlive.com. 1-1 count to Reyes. Misses high. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on the leadoff hitter in the inning, Lachey Reyes. Garza in the circle. Misses low. Ball 3. 3-1 the count now. 3 balls, 1 strike. So as I was walking towards the concession stand, ball 4, and Reyes trots over to first with a leadoff walk. And she leads off to first with Leanne Dunn, the second baseman, stepping into the batter's box. As everybody looks at their wristbands, see what play was called, what defensive alignment was called. No outs, top of the 3rd. First pitch is a ball from Garza. As I was mentioning earlier, as I was going to the concession stand, I did over here one of the coaches with Garza saying it's a do or die situation. So they know the importance of this game 3. They know that if they win, they move on. They lose, their season is over. So ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch from Garza to Dunn. Ball 3, strike 1. So 2 balls, actually 3 balls. 3-0 the count. Garza, the 3-0 pitch, right down the pipe. Actually, no, that was a bit outside. Misses, ball 4, and 2 straight walks. So with no outs, Kayla Ochoa. Coach Hernandez comes out to talk to Garza. There is no outs in the top of the 3rd for the Lady Eagles. Runners at first and second. Fred Heredia alongside David Heredia, my camera operator, doing his job here on the camera, getting you all the action on the field. If we go back to looking at all the games we did today, just today, we did a game on Thursday. We did a 3A softball game between Banquete Lady Dogs and Lyford Lady Bulldogs in 3A. And then, of course, we made the trip down last night to Laredo from Harlingen. And my partner, Joe Bowling, was doing his thing down in the valley, also in Kingsville. So runners at first and second with no outs. A strike on Kayla Ochoa. Garza and misses the bunt. Runner goes to 3rd and not in time. As a 3rd baseman got there late. Actually, so the trainer goes out there, looks over to the 3rd baseman to make sure she's okay. Runners advance to 2nd and 3rd on that missed bunt attempt by Ochoa. It was a design play. They were both going at the same time. Supposed to be a sacrifice. Put it down to move the runners over into better scoring position, 60 feet away. As third baseman looks like she's okay. Gabby Garza in the circle, getting her third baseman some words of encouragement. No balls, 2 strikes on Ochoa, the senior left fielder. No balls, 2 strikes. Time is called by Coach Coca Ruiz, I guess, to so both coaches coming in. One of the assistant coaches came in to talk to Garza about the next pitch, which is an 0-2 pitch, no balls, 2 strikes, and misses low, ball 1. So the 1-2 pitch, grounded to the third baseman, over to first, and Ochoa gets thrown out at first, 5-3, as they were checking the runner over at third. And so she's retired, 5-3 for out number 1. Runners stay put. Now Leslie Martinez, with 1 out, has runners in scoring position. Misses the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Misses high, ball 1. So 1-1 the count on Leslie Martinez, the center fielder, the leadoff hitter. A ground ball to the shortstop. There's going to be a play at the plate, and she is gunned down at the plate, and Reyes makes a base running error on Lachey Reyes, the freshman. She went on contact, and that squanders a run opportunity here for the Lady Eagles, as Leslie Martinez gets on a fielder's choice. Reyes gets gunned down 6-2 for out number 2, and Leanne Dunn stays at second. So runners at first and second for Brooke Diaz with 2 outs. So Martinez at first, Leanne Dunn at second for Brooke Diaz, the catcher, the junior. Misses outside, ball 1. Garza in the circle. Misses low. Nobody advances. They stay put. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Actually, 3-0 the count. Excuse me. 3 balls, no strikes. Missed a pitch there. Pitch is high. Ball 4, and loads up the bases. Leanne Dunn moves to third. Martinez is second, and Diaz with Heather Ruiz now with 2 outs in the top of the third inning. Bases loaded for Ruiz, the senior, for the Lady Eagles, 4-year starter, varsity for Coach Ruiz. First pitch she sees is a strike. So bases loaded for the Eagles. There's an eagle in every, Lady Eagle in every base. This is outside. 1-1 the count now on Heather Reese. An opportunity for her to come through for her team here. Just misses. They're gonna be kind of careful with her. Try not to make an up, give up something that can be served up here. The wind is blowing in a little harder now. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Lady Eagles. And a ground ball to the second baseman, De Ochoa. She throws it away. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And De Ochoa got the ball as Heather is at second. 2 RBIs, brings in Leanne Dunn and Martinez. E4 on the throw, and Diaz is at third for Alex Martinez now, who had the hit. So no out, or 2 outs, excuse me. Martinez looks at a high ball. Ball 1. And a ground ball to the third baseman. Nice snag. Throws over to first. Out at first as Villarreal stretches for that one. A nice stretch to get the third out of the inning as Martinez gets retired 5-3 for out number 3 and leaves 2 runners on in scoring position. 2 runs on no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. Go to the bottom of the third. Chavez and then the top of the lineup for Nikki Rowe. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com.
Brody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. With 100% Tyson chicken tenders, gizzards, and delicious fried chicken. Come try our seafood and wings from the Rodriguez family. Brody's Country Fried Chicken.
EPER Recycling Center, 3323 Del Rio Boulevard, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. When you recycle today, you give the earth a chance for tomorrow. We buy all cans, aluminum, all wheels, copper, yellow brass, steel battery starters, and much, much more. Cash for scrap at EPER Recycling Center. Don't throw it away. Recycle it today at 3323 Del Rio Boulevard. For more information on how to turn your scrap into cash, call 758-0685 or find us on Facebook.
And we're back to live action here from Zachary Softball Complex, the LISD Zachary Softball Complex in Laredo, Texas. Freddie Heredia alongside my camera operator, David Heredia. And the Lady Eagles take a 2-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the third inning. Michaela Chavez followed by Garcia and Gallardo as we start the bottom of the second. Galvan still in the circle for the Lady Eagles. She'll be facing the 9 and then the top of the lineup for the Lady Warriors of Nikki Rowe. First pitch swinging, and Kayla Chavez gets a single to left field. So now runner at first base for the leadoff hitter, Lauren Garcia, who struck out swinging her first time up. Strike one. The sun is right behind some clouds. It's partly, well, actually it's mostly cloudy, not partly cloudy. It's mostly cloudy, windy. Not quite sure how. Ball grounded to the second baseman, over to first for out number 1, 4-3. As Chavez goes to second. Garcia retired 4-3 for out number 1. One out here in the bottom of the third, excuse me. Valerie Gallardo, just to give you guys some updates. The Lady Mavericks lost 9-4, and I believe they lost in the first round of the playoffs, as they lost last night 5-0. So they're out of the state softball playoffs in 5 classification 5A. La Jolla and Alexander 2-0. La Jolla leads in the third, and those scores are updated by our good friend Conrao Perez. EaglePassSportsCentral.com. You guys can visit the website www.eaglepassportcentral.com. Conrao Perez has all the write-ups of Eagle Pass athletics. So 1 ball, no strikes. Galvan with a runner at second. Valerie Gallardo puts the ball in play, and it's a nice grab, a tip drill, and I'm hoping we got the play there. But that was a nice play, as it was tipped off the glove. The play was in shallow right field. Leanne Dunn went out to get it off her glove, tip drill into the glove of Martinez for out number 2. So we give an assist to 4, F9 for out number 2. Runner stays at second now for Xiomara Jasso, the third baseman, who reached on an error the last time up. It was an error on the third baseman for the, and the ball, nice grab, a nice put out, as again the ball gets past the third baseman. The shortstop was shading over there, Heather, and from deep in the hole she got Hassel 6-3 for out number 3. And no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 3, Lady Eagles 2, Nikki Rowe 0. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com. Valdez Tire Record Service. We're located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. 24/7 record service. We handle commercial and industrial tows. Emergency roadside service. Automotive repair shop is also available. Call us at 830-757-3102 or come by 522 North Pierce Street. Valdez Tire Record Service, proud supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. Make sure you come by. Roadie's Country Fried Chicken. Hey, did you know Roadie's also had buffalo wings, seafood platters, and boneless wings? Don't forget the poppers. Come visit us at 1910 El Indio Highway or call us ahead at 830-773-9189. If you need us to cater, call us at 830-325-4470 for the Roadie's Roadie Truck. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. So we're back live to the bi-district playoff game, Game 3. The best out of 3 series is the Lady Eagles take Game 2, 11-1, 6-5. Nikki Rowe took Game 1. And Gabby Garza in the circle for Nikki Rowe Lady Warriors, as she will face Morales, Ruiz, and Reyes due up for the Lady Eagles here in the top of the 4th, leading 2-0. And ball 2. And catches the inside corner, strike 1. Two-one pitch. Line shot. Right side and gets over to where we're at. Chavez brings it in really quick to get the game rolling here. 2-2 count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, but we're okay because we got some shade. 2-2 pitch from Garza on its way to Morales. Ground ball to the second baseman. The Ochoa stays down and over to first to Villarreal. She's retired 4-3 for out number 1. So now Caitlin Reese. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Top of the 4th, 2-0 the score. This is high, ball 2. Garza has walked 1, 2, 3, 4 batters here in this game 3, and misses ball 3. And comes back with a fastball for strike 1. So now 3-1 the count now. 3 balls, 1 strike on Ruiz. Off the end of the bat. Left side foul, third base side. Garza comes back after being behind 3 balls and no strikes, and full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes on Ruiz. Garza. So 3-2 count. 3-2 pitch from Garza. Fouls it off. Right side. So 3-2 pitch again, misses low, ball 4. And Ruiz gets on for Lachey Reyes now. Reyes. She got walked the last time up, and there's going to be a So now Paola Daniels, the courtesy runner, or not sure if she's going to be the pinch runner now, or courtesy runner for the DP. Reyes digs in. Garza. Foul ball. So Paola Daniels, number 11, comes in to run for Reese. Lachey, strike one. And fouls that one. Strike two, so one out in the inning. Strike two. Runner at first. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Misses high, ball 1. And Daniels takes second. Stolen base by Paola Daniels. 2 balls, 2 strikes. She took off to second. Not sure if our camera guy got that stolen base. He's on top of things. Don't need to worry about him. Garza in the circle for Nikki Rowe. Looking down at her wrist, trying to get the next pitch. 2-2 pitch on its way. A ground ball up the middle. Daniels will round third. And a single for Reyes. Moves to second on a throw to home. And Paola Daniels over to third. So now runners at second and third with 1 out for the Lady Eagles, as they have runners in scoring position for the second time, as they took advantage in that top of the third. Now we're in the top of the 4th, and again, runners in scoring position with 1 out. Now Leanne Dunn steps in. She will bunt down, and she will reach on as the pitcher Garza looked over to third and was checking Daniels to see if she was going to break home, and decided to not throw it away. So very heads up on the pitcher Garza not to give up a big play here. She ate the ball and did not throw it. So Leanne Dunn gets on an infield hit. The bases loaded for Kayla Ochoa now. Ochoa 0 for 1, grounded out to the third baseman her first time up. First pitch, pops it up, and the first baseman gets under that one. Raquel Villarreal, and out number 2. So now 2 outs. For the hitter, Leslie Martinez, who reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out to the second baseman. Throw down to no throw down. Was it a ball? No, it was a strike. Throw to home, and safe at home. Safe at first, as Leanne Dunn opened up. halfway. And they actually more than halfway. So Coach Hernandez is coming out to talk to the base umpire. As he's saying that she went back to the bag, never applied the tag, or wanting to know if she applied the tag, if she was out or not. Then she Gallardo threw to home. So right now we're gonna see and wait if he asks for help from the rest of the umpiring crew, if they have a different angle on that one. The first base umpire says she did not have a view of Gallardo ever tagging Leanne Dunn, going back to the bag to first. So the home plate umpire now is getting a few words from the coach of Nikki Rowe, Coach Hernandez. So finally, after everything is cleared, Paola Daniel comes in. Reyes moves to third. And back to the bag is Leanne. So another run comes in for the Lady Eagles here in the top of the fourth. 3-0 now. And no balls, one strike on the hitter, Martinez. So no balls, two strikes now on Martinez. And a shot that gets through into left field. An RBI single for Leslie. She brings in Reyes, and Leanne Dunn the second. With 2 outs, a 2-out rally for the Lady Eagles brings 2 more runs. Plays 2 more runs here in the top of the fourth for the hitter, Brooke Diaz, who has walked twice in this game. First pitch and ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes on on Brooke Diaz, the catcher. Ball 2. Ball hit back to the pitcher. Garza over to Villarreal for out number 3, and Diaz gets a 1-3 for out number 3. The Lady Eagles score, plate 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base as we complete 4.5. Lady Eagles 4, Nikki Rowe 0 coming into the bottom of the 4th. You're listening to the Friday Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels, located at 3166 Del Rio Boulevard in Eagle Pass, Texas. The best prices in town for wheels, tires, lift kits, and much more. Call them at 830-773-4010. That's Siesta Tires, Customs, and Wheels. Also, a new location in Uvalde, Texas. Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Tacos Express, the fastest tacos in town. They're located at 2432 Main Street, right in front of the VFW Post 8562, right across the street from Pizza Hut in Eagle Pass, Texas. Phone in your order and pick it up at 830-968-2032, Monday through Saturday from 7 to 11. That's Tacos Express, the fastest tacos in town.
When emergencies happen and panic sets in, Stat Emergency Center is here to treat any major or minor emergencies. Our freestanding emergency room offers licensed professionals that truly care, adult and pediatric care, fully equipped private treatment rooms. Plus, at Stat, you'll always be seen by an experienced ER physician, a dedicated team ready to serve you 24/7 when an emergency happens. Stat Emergency Center, corner of 2nd and Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass.
And we're back to live action from Zachary Softball Complex, the LISD. Zachary Softball Complex, right adjacent to Henry Zachary Elementary here in Laredo, Texas. First pitch swinging, and a nice grab by Martinez for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out as De Ochoa lines out to center field for out number 1. Now the catcher, Ashley Barreiro. So for the Lady Eagles, 2 runs in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th to take a 4-0 lead. We're in the bottom half of the 4th, scheduled for 7 innings in a bi-district matchup between the Lady Warriors of Nikki Rowe. Ground ball, foul. McAllen, Nikki Rowe coming in 8-4 in their district. Popped up. First baseman Lord Morales under that one for out number 2. Now the pitcher, Gabby Garza, will come to the plate. So Galvan in the circle. Lined out, foul. Right side, strike 1 on Garza. Swings and foul tips that one, strike 2. La Jolla leads 4-2 in the 4th. That's just an update from the Alexander La Jolla matchup here at the Student Activity Center. That's game 2. Alexander wins the second game. The series is over. If La Jolla wins, they go to game 3 30 minutes after. So we're pretty close to the times as far as how these are finding out what's on tap. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. No runners on for Nikki Rowe. Misses low. Ball 2. And a line shot grabbed by the pitcher Galvan, and Garza retired. She flies back out, 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Eagles as they take care of Nikki Rowe in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 4 complete, your Lady Eagles 4, Nikki Rowe 0. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at RoweSportsLive.com.
The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez, an attorney serving Maverick, Montgomery County, and the greater Houston area. Call us first or learn more at www.rgz.law. 830-201-3092. With 15 years of experience, call us first for fair, someone with integrity, respect, sincere, and someone you can trust. The law offices of Orlando Rodriguez.
Citizens of Maverick County, thanks to your vote and support, we're the top vote getter during the March primaries by a large margin. But we're not done. We have a lot more to do. But because of your vote of confidence, we have proven that Maverick County is on the right track to getting where it needs to be. I humbly request your vote and support during these May runoffs. Thank you.
And we're back to live action. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Leading off the inning is Heather Reese, who grounded out into a double play in the first inning and then reached on an error by the second baseman. Got 2 RBIs in that one. So now this is her third plate appearance against Garza. 4-0. Garza in the circle, gets her sign or gets her number from Coach Hernandez. First pitch is up in the zone, ball 1. That one in the dirt, ball 2. Misses ball 3. So 3 balls, no strikes on Heather Reese, the number 3 hitter in the lineup. She actually was the leadoff hitter yesterday and moved some things around for Coach. Ball 4, and Reese trots over to first with a walk, a leadoff walk. Now Alex Martinez, who is 1 for 2. Garza was given the ball for game 3. Blum did a great job for the Lady Warriors in game 1 and game 2. The Lady Eagles just took advantage in game 2 after seeing her in game 1. They got their bats rolling in game 2, and they kind of timed Blum. So 3 balls and no strikes. 7 straight balls for Garza here in the top of the 5th. Now a strike as Martinez looks at a 3-ball, 1-strike count. Digs in. Pitch misses high, ball 4. And not sure if Coach Hernandez will go back to Blum here with the Lady Warriors down 4-0. Now Lorelei Morales comes in to the batter's box. There's a conference in the circle. And don't forget, guys, we are streaming games, playoff games for both softball and baseball. Baseball starts off next week, and the second round of the playoffs for softball continues next week as we try and cover as many softball and baseball games, baseball series and softball series. Make sure you guys, if you guys are from McAllen and you guys want to know how to get on as an advertiser, make sure you guys call me at 830-968-2010, or you can also call my business partner Joe Bowling at 956-291-2538. You can email us both at realsportslive@gmail.com, and mine is realsportslivesw@gmail.com. So Real Sports Live, the real leader in local sports. Ball 2. Also, if you're an advertiser in Eagle Pass and in the Laredo area watching us, hey, give us a call. The more the merrier, and we can cover more games for you guys. You can watch more of high school softball and baseball. 2 balls, 1 strike on the hitter, Morales. And a bunt. She puts it down over to third. Safe at third. As Morales gets on a fielder's choice. Was trying to get Reese over at third with a force out. And Morales gets on a fielder's choice. So Heather at third, Alex Martinez at second, and Morales over at first with the hitter Kaylin Reese. No outs, bases loaded. A Lady Eagle occupying every base. Garza in the circle, facing Reese. Reese sees ball 1 outside. Reese reached on a walk and struck out. Actually, yeah, reached on a walk, and then her courtesy runner, or her Daniels, stole second. Strike 1, and scored the 3rd run for the Lady Eagles. She's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Misses low. Ball 2. So 2 balls and 1 strike on the hitter Reese, with Lachey Reyes on deck. The 2-1 pitch on its way. Ball hit into the gap, will fall in. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and on the way to third is Morales, a 2 RBI single to the gap in right center field. So still no outs, and 2 more runs come in. 6-0 the score. For the hitter Lachey Reyes now. Bunts the ball foul. Strike 1. She's 1 for 2 with a walk and a single to center. Top of the 5th. 2's on the board. 2 runs in the 3rd, 2 runs in the 4th, and 2 in the 5th for the Lady Eagles. If they spread the wealth as far as in the hit column. Fouls it off. Strike 2. La Jolla leads 7-2. Ball to the shortstop Gallardo, and she could not make the play. So Reyes, an RBI. Brings in Morales. Ruiz to second. An infield hit. Leanne Dunn now, who got the walked and a run scored with a single, an infield hit. Runners at first and second with no out, still in the top of the 5th. Garza in the circle for the Lady Warriors of Nikki Rowe. Strike 2. Now has a head in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Misses high, ball 1. So Leanne Dunn, a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Garza on its way. Grounder to Gallardo. Gallardo tags the runner and safe at first. So Gallardo, a nice play at shortstop, tags Ruiz, getting to third, and forces so gets an infield hit for Leanne Dunn. Now Kayla Ochoa, 6 unassisted for out number 1, actually the first out of the inning. So she gets the tags the runner over at third. Trying to see who it should be. Kayla Ochoa. Not sure if it's Janessa Garza who's coming in to pinch hit. So Janessa Garza coming in for Kayla Ochoa. Ball 1. Gets the inside corner, strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter. Pinch hitter, Janessa Garza. And swings through that one, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes on Garza. Misses, ball 2. So 2-2 the count. Fouls that one off. Stays in the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 7-0 the score. The Lady Eagles getting 3 more runs across the plate here in the top half of the 5th. Coach Hernandez inserts Garza in the circle. And Garza, 3-run job as Janessa Garza gets a hold of one, and a 3-run home run as she puts it in dead center field. A pinch hit 3-run home run. A way to come in as a pinch hitter and 3 RBIs on a 2-2 pitch. Left it right over the plate and makes it 10-0. 6 runs come in here in the top half of the 5th, but we do have to finish the inning. We do have to close the inning here. So now to the top of the lineup, Leslie Martinez. Strike 1. And a line shot to right field. Chavez quickly bringing it in. A single to right. So now Brooke Diaz, who is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. 1 out here in the top half of the 5th with 6 runs crossing the plate. The wind dying down a little bit, but the power by Garza puts it over the center field wall. Well, no balls, 1 strike. This is outside. One and 1 the count now on Brooke Diaz. Misses low, ball 2. So 2-1 pitch from Garza. Fouls it off. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brooke pops it up center field. The center fielder gets under that one for out number 2. And after that that home run by Janessa Garza, the air just came out of the fans from Nikki Rowe and even the players on the field. Now Heather Reese, who started the inning with a walk and came around to score on the fielder's choice. First pitch, she drills it to left field and gets an RBI double to left as it falls in for a double. She takes it outside and an RBI double for Heather Reese, bringing in Leslie from first base, making it 11-0. Now Alex Martinez will dig in, right-handed hitter. Walked her last time up, scored here in the 5th inning. Strike 1. She does have a hit. She's 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Want to send a shout out to everybody that's watching, and also to Shawili Reese, big supporter, and the rest of the Lady Eagles softball crew. And also want to send a shout out to all the McAllen Nikki Rowe fans who supported the program. High, ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Martinez. Garza with a runner at second. Changes speeds and the ball will fall foul. Nice try by Chavez and De Ochoa. One ball, two strikes. On Martinez with Ruiz at second. Misses high. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Freddie Heredia in Laredo, Texas. We had a busy week as we started in Lyford, Texas on Thursday. So drove 5 hours to Harlingen and took care of ball lifted. Third baseman under that one. And Martinez is retired F5 for out number 3. That retires the Lady Eagles in the top of the 5th. 7 runs on six hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. So after 4.5, your Lady Eagles 11, Nikki Rowe 0. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Heredia, RoseSportsLive.com.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
And we're back to live action. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Jackie Rodriguez followed by Jasmine Tovar and Michaela Chavez as the Lady Eagles are up 11-0 in that top of the 5th. Give her an infield hit and an RBI for Reyes. So 1 ball, no strikes on the leadoff hitter in the inning, Rodriguez. Lady Eagles need 3 outs. To come away with the victory in the series by district champions. 1-1 to count. Ball to the second baseman. Karina Ruiz makes that safe at first. as she beats it out, Jackie Rodriguez. So an infield hit, as this is a safe situation for Lynette Kresdorn. Yesterday she took the loss, 6-5. So now the courtesy runner, or a pinch runner for Rodriguez, the DP, trying to get the number on the runner there. For Jasmine Tovar, she's 0 for 1. Kresdorn in the circle, strike one. And that's number 1 over at courtesy running or pinch running. We'll get her situated here. Ball lifted into the air. Snyder under that one for out number 1. The water flies out to right field. So now Michaela Chavez, the right fielder, who is 1 for 1. LISD Zachary Softball Complex, the site of the Bi-District 6A round between the Lady Eagles of Eagle Pass and Nikki Rowe. A ball that is hit into left field on the first pitch that Chavez sees, and another single, actually a double to left field, and moves Rodriguez over to third with 1 out for Lauren Garcia. So runners in scoring position at second and third. They do need 2 runs to keep this game going. Strike one. If they score 1, so they need 2 to keep this game going to the next inning. If they can't score 2, the game will be over in a 10-run rule. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So now no balls, 2 strikes on the hitter Garcia, who's 0 for 2. The pitch and a dribbler to the second baseman, and she is safe, as the second baseman Carolina Ruiz is playing a bit deep, so she's not getting to the ball quick enough on those ground balls. So 1 run comes in. Chavez moves to third, and Garcia with an infield hit gets on. So 11-1 the score with 1 out here in the bottom half of the 5th. Coach Reese going out and talking to his infield. The hitter now, the shortstop, Valerie Gallardo. If they score the run from third, the game will continue. Strike 1 on the inside corner. To third base from her knees, throwing it over Reyes to first, and not in time. Gallardo gets an RBI, infield hit. Nice play, but second run comes in. And never say die, as the Lady Warriors of Nikki Rowe Gallardo with an infield hit to third. An RBI comes in. And now Xiomara Jasso with runners at first and second. 1 out. Strike one. So with those 2 runs, the Lady Eagles will continue in the top of the 6th. Ground ball to the shortstop. She takes it herself. 6-3 double play. She took it herself, and Heather makes a play. Gets the force out. 6 unassisted. 6-3 double play, and retires the Lady Warriors in the bottom of the 6th. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and 1 left on base, excuse me. So after 5 complete, Lady Eagles of Eagle Pass. 11, Nikki Rowe, Lady Warriors 2. Go to the top of the 6th. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day on RealSportsLive.com.
The wait is over at Stat Emergency Center Eagle Pass. 24/7 Emergency Center is here. Stat Emergency Center takes the anguish out of the long wait times and the cramped waiting areas of the traditional ER, providing full services for your emergency without the inconvenience of the traditional ER. Stat is a fully staffed and licensed emergency center with a physician on site 24/7. Patients can relax in modern upscale suites before being evaluated. It's Stat Emergency Center Eagle Pass, where the wait is over.
And we're back live to the Bi-District Round in Laredo, Texas. We're at Zachary Softball Complex, LISD. The Lady Warriors plate 2 in the bottom half of the 5th to continue the game. We're at the top of the 6th. Freddie there bringing you all the live play-by-play. Go to www.realsportslive.com. You also can go to our Facebook page, Real Sports Live, and go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, Real Sports Live. There's many, many ways you can watch our broadcast. And Morales gets on. So now Caitlin Reese. Reese is 1 for 2. And a ball hit sharply to left field. Reese gets on. Now Lachey. Reyes digs in. Garza still in the circle for the Nikki Rowe Lady Warriors. We're filming and getting all the game action from the right field fence line. Ball 2. Had a great view last night too from dead center field. Strike 1. So 1 ball and 2 balls and 1 strike. Actually, there's 3 balls and no strikes on the board, but I heard the umpire say strike. So Garza with runners at first and second. Lachey misses low, ball 3. Now 3-1 the count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Morales got on a hit. Misses low, ball 4. Actually, it was a strike. So, full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Lachey Reyes. The 3-2 pitch from Garza on its way. And she hits it in the air and foul. Right side. Falls in. So runners at first and second. Reese at first. Morales at second. Reyes has a 3-2 count. Full count. Garza in the circle for the Lady Warriors. The pitch. Misses low, ball 4. And trots over to first. Loading up the bases for Leanne Dunn. Actually for Karina Ruiz. With no outs. As Karina... So Karina comes in, and Leanne Dunn went 2 for 3 with a walk and 2 runs scored. Strike 1. Catches the inside corner, strike 2. So 0-2 pitch, misses outside, ball 1. So Coach Hernandez still coaching, 11-2 the score. Fouls it off. Stays in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So we're in the top of the 6th. A ground ball that gets through. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And Karina Ruiz will move to second. So 2 RBIs for Ruiz. A hit that gets through and into right field. Brings in Morales and Ruiz. Reyes moves to third. And now Kayla Ochoa. No outs in the inning. Making it 13-2 now, the score. And I want to congratulate both teams. They've done a great job in this series. Nikki Rowe playing their hearts out yesterday, winning 6-5, not giving up after being down. So want to congratulate McAllen, Nikki Rowe, as the game's still not over. Yes, it's a 13-2 game. It's in the top of the 6th. But as you know, that they actually came back in that bottom half and scored 2 runs to keep the game rolling. So now Kayla Ochoa, strike 1. Garza still in the circle for Nikki Rowe. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first as Ochoa gets taken care of 1-3 for out number 1. So 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Leslie Martinez, who is 2 for 4, 2 runs scored and an RBI. Misses low, ball 1. Misses high, ball 2. My camera operator has been standing on a chair for close to 5 hours now. 4 hours actually, because we started at 3. So it's 7 o'clock now. So 4 hours. Well, actually we had a break between, so you got to sit. But this guy who is giving you all the play-by-play is ball hit to left field and into the glove of the left fielder as Leslie Martinez gets retired. Flight out to left for second out. So we got 2 outs in the inning. Son of a bitch. So 2 outs in the inning, and we had a bit of a malfunction there. Somebody unplugged our they unplugged the plug, and my camera went offline for a bit, froze the it's all right. Ball hit as Chavez under that one for out number 3, and that retires the Lady Eagles for the 3rd out, as they scored 2 more runs, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. 5.5. Your Lady Eagles 13, Nikki Rowe 2. As we'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Friday Day at RoweSportsLive.com, Rowe Sports Live Southwest.
It's game day, and we're live from Brownie Eagle Pass with Sal here. Remember, just call Sal at 513-6675.
If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, just call Sal 830-513-6675. Thank you, guys.
Great selection here at Brown and Eagle Pass. Make sure you guys call Sal at 513-6675. Great supporter of Eagle Pass Athletics. That's Sal. Don't forget the number, 513-6675. We're back to the game.
When emergencies happen and panic sets in, Stat Emergency Center is here to treat any major or minor emergencies. Our freestanding emergency room offers licensed professionals that truly care, adult and pediatric care, fully equipped private treatment rooms. Plus, at Stat, you'll always be seen by an experienced ER physician, a dedicated team ready to serve you 24/7 when an emergency happens. Stat Emergency Center, corner of 2nd and Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass.
So we're in the bottom of the 6th, 13-2. is the score. The Lady Eagles lead by 11 runs. They also, if they get the 3 outs, the game will be over. If not, they go to the 7th inning. So Alyssa Galvan, the freshman, in the circle, getting some work in. Anaí de Ochoa, she's going to face de Ochoa. Barreiro. First pitch is a strike. And Garza. Those are the 3 due up for the McAllen, Nikki, Rowe Lady Warriors. Ground ball up the middle. And de Ochoa gets on with a single to center. So they get the leadoff runner on, and now Ashley, catcher Ashley Barreiro. So the infield for the Lady Eagles has Reyes. Ball hit, and ball gets. Snyder lets the ball drop, and then almost threw it away. She threw it to second base to get the force out of de Ochoa. Ashley Barreiro gets on a fielder's choice. 9-6 for out number 1. So now Gabby Garza is the one that is due up, but I believe coach will, not sure if they're going to bring in somebody. Actually, they're bringing in a courtesy runner, a pinch run, excuse me. A courtesy runner for the catcher. So 1 out, bottom of the 6th, and Galvan misses inside, ball 1. Throw down the first, not in time. So ball 2 to the hitter, Gabby Garza, the pitcher. It's actually 1-1 count. Misses ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first. It's a courtesy runner for the catcher, Freddie Reyes, in Laredo, Texas, bringing you this best of 3 series by district round. Strike 2, actually strike 3. So the count was way off. So she had 2 strikes on her and 2 outs now as Galvan, the freshman, comes in and takes care of Garza, swinging for out number 2. Now Jackie Rodriguez with 2 outs, down to their last out, 13-2. So she went into the dugout. Actually, the count was 2-2. Yeah, I mean, we had the count right. So, anyways, 2 outs. Now the lefty, Jackie Rodriguez, who is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Strike 1. As Galvan, the freshman. Looks pretty good here as a freshman, coming in and doing her job, throwing strikes, missing low, ball one. So just an update, La Jolla won Game 2 11-5, Game 3 coming up in 30 minutes. So that series is tied up at 1-1. No balls, 2 strikes. Excuse me, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, ball ricochets, and number 3 is now the runner for trying to get who that is. Don't have her name, and just misses. Ball 2. So 2-2 count. 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. As Galvan comes in and saves it. So the final from Zachary Softball Complex. Your Lady Eagles take the series 2-1, 13-2. And the Lady Eagles are by-district champions and move on to the area championship. So we'll have the details and where they're going throughout the week. So make sure you guys check out our website. And for the rest of what's going on, we'll be back after this. You're listening to Freddie Day at RealSportsLive.com, Real Sports Live Southwest.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
The wait is over at Stat Emergency Center Eagle Pass. 24/7 Emergency Center is here. Stat Emergency Center takes the anguish out of the long wait times and the cramped waiting areas of the traditional ER, providing full services for your emergency without the inconvenience of the traditional ER. Stat is a fully staffed and licensed emergency center with a physician on site 24/7. Patients can relax in modern upscale suites before being evaluated. It's Stat Emergency Center Eagle Pass, where the wait is over.
When emergencies happen and panic sets in, Stat Emergency Center is here to treat any major or minor emergencies. Our freestanding emergency room offers licensed professionals that truly care, adult and pediatric care, fully equipped private treatment rooms. Plus, at Stat, you'll always be seen by an experienced ER physician, a dedicated team ready to serve you 24/7 when an emergency happens. Stat Emergency Center, corner of 2nd and Veterans Boulevard in Eagle Pass.
So we want to thank, of course, Downtown Harlingen, Man's Barbershop, VTX1, Stat Emergency Center in Eagle Pass, Texas, as the Lady Eagles take a Series 2 games to 1, 13-2, and 11. They dropped the first one 6-5, and then 11-1 and 13-2. As the Lady Eagles advance to the area round. They're by-district champions. From all of us here at Laredo, Texas, the LISD Zachary Softball Complex, we want to congratulate both teams on a great season. And, of course, for Nikki Rowe, they are done for the season. Looking forward to next year. For the Lady Eagles, they move on to the second round of the state playoffs in 6A. For my camera operator, David Heredia, I'm Freddie Heredia. Thank you and good night from Laredo, Texas. Don't forget, make sure you guys go to our website, www.realsportslife.com, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel. Don't forget, we are live and bringing you live local sports all across South Texas. Good night and good day. Signing out. We'll be seeing you next week, Monday, for a tune-up game. This is Freddie there. Good day.